Discover how BizViewPro functions as a full-service, low-cost, and lightweight business process management (BPM) platform. Designed for mobility, it allows users to efficiently capture, organize, and validate process performance data in collaboration with process owners and subject matter experts. By leveraging BizViewPro, organizations can effectively manage their core business processes and determine what to optimize to enhance operational effectiveness without the high costs associated with traditional third-party enterprise solutions. This demo will be a high-level overview of features available. Please contact Web Group Consulting for more information. Let's get started. On the home screen, click the info icon to get an operational description for each of the components within BizViewPro. Before doing anything else, take the time to read through this information screen to understand BizViewPro's operational components. When finished, click on the entry order icon. This page provides the recommended order of operations. Now let's return back to the home screen. We will now expand each functional area within the left navigation bar to see each of the components that can be managed using BizViewPro. Let's begin by expanding the Business Setup functional area. Within Business Setup, lines of businesses, goals, strategies, and objectives can be managed. Let's now expand Performance Indicators. Within Performance Indicators, you can define cost, speed, quality, efficiency, and complexity range names and scoring, along with icons you can customize and assign to each indicator range value. These indicators can then be assigned to each process in your inventory, as well as to each application you manage within BizViewPro. We will explore this later. Let's now expand Process Assets. The Process Assets functional area is where you will create your inventories of listed items, including processes. Let's now expand Programs and Projects. Within Programs and Projects, you can manage traditional waterfall projects and associate to funded programs, or you can manage in an agile fashion using product features and user stories. Let's now expand Associations. The Associations functional area provides the capability to make the following associations: business capabilities and business processes to business value stream stages, business applications to business capabilities, and process activities to feature user stories. Let's now expand Analytics. This section contains simple analytical views related to goals, strategies, capabilities, processes, applications, features, user stories, and activities. We'll visit the Process Performance Analytics later in the demo. Let's now go back to the home screen by clicking on the BizViewPro navigation icon. Each tile on the home screen represents either a functional area or major capability. These tiles are sequenced by recommended order of operation. Let's now explore each tile. Setup Business will be the first tile we'll explore. Each tile, when clicked, will bring up a form to enter respective information. Let's return back to the home screen. Click on this tile to define cost, speed, quality, efficiency, and complexity performance indicators. We will now see what can be defined for each performance indicator by clicking on the Cost tile. This screen will list all the range names that you have defined for this performance indicator. There is no limit on the number of range names and values you can define for a performance indicator. Let's now see how the low range name was defined. Here's an example of what has been defined for this specific range name. Let's now look at the other two range names that have been defined for the cost performance indicator. Click on the average cost range name. When done reviewing, return back to the list of range names for cost. Click on the high cost range name. When done reviewing, return back to the list of range names for cost. Now let's navigate back to the Performance Indicators tile screen. The form and options are the same when defining each performance indicator. We will now return back to the Home screen. We will now explore all the process assets that can be managed by clicking on the Capture Process Asset Information tile. This screen contains tiles for managing the inventory of business value streams, business value stream stages, capabilities, work products, processes, business roles, applications, application components, process activities, and business channels. For this demonstration, we will only dive into managing your process inventory. This screen will list all the processes you have entered for your process inventory. From here, you can either add, update, or delete processes. Let's review what can be captured for a process. When done reviewing, click to navigate back to the process inventory. Initiate a new business process record by clicking on the New icon. Follow the prompts to enter data for the new business process record. For each performance indicator, you can select a range name value that best describes this process. Any future updates to the performance indicators will automatically be applied to the assigned processes. When the form is complete, click the Save and Close icon to save the process record and close the form dialog. Process A3 is now listed. We will now go back to the Home screen and explore the contents of the Programs and Projects tile. As described on the Information page, business programs, projects, and program features, along with respective requirements and user stories, can be managed here. We will now go back to the Home screen and explore the contents of the Analytics tile. These analytical views can be leveraged to quickly assess topical data being managed within BizViewPro. For more advanced analytics, you will have the ability to export your managed data to use at your own discretion. We will only look at process performance scores for this demo. The next several screens will show how you can compare performance indicator scores across selected processes. This demo is now complete. Please visit our website at www.webgrp.com and click the contact link if you are interested in learning more about BizViewPro as a low-cost of entry solution to your business process management needs. Thank you for your time.